I get it when you're about to spend money on a gadget that promises print and cut magic. You're already picturing the perfect sticker for a birthday gift or a custom label for your homemade jam. And then you wonder if it will actually live up to the hype. I was in the same spot last week, scrolling through a dozen options, trying to decide whether an all-in-one sticker printer was worth the price tag or just another kitchen counter collector's piece. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really helped me cut through the noise was thinking about the moments when a printer could actually save me time. Swapping out a spreadsheet of product codes for a batch of barcode stickers while I'm packaging orders, or printing a quick thank you label for a friend's birthday gift without opening a separate cutting machine. The Liene PixCut S1 promises to do both steps in a single pass, and that's the promise I wanted to test against everyday scenarios. First off, the physical setup is surprisingly straightforward. You pull the power cord, plug it into a standard outlet, and the machine powers up with a soft chime. The companion app, which you download on your phone, walks you through loading the 4-layer thermochromic sticker paper, essentially a pretreated sheet that the printer's thermal dye-sublimation heads can bond to. There's no ink cartridge to fuss with, so you're never hunting for a black or magenta cartridge that mysteriously runs out after a few prints. Once the paper is in, you can either take a photo directly in the app or pull an image from your gallery, and the AI does the heavy lifting. It isolates the main subject, trims the background, and suggests a cutting path. That AI extraction feels more like a helpful assistant than a gimmick. In my first test, I uploaded a photo of a tiny cactus from my phone, and the software instantly gave me a clean silhouette that fit nicely within a 2-inch square. The cut line traced the edges with a precision that would have taken me a good 10 minutes to do by hand on a manual cutter. For a planner enthusiast, that means you can turn a quick snap of a favorite pet into a sticker that slides perfectly onto a daily page without any extra editing. Printing quality is where the thermal dye-sublimation claim matters. Because the process embeds the ink into the paper fibers rather than sitting on top, the colors stay vivid even after a few weeks of handling. I printed a batch of birthday stickers using a bright orange and teal palette, and after sticking them on glossy gift bags, the colors didn't feather or fade when I ran my fingers over them. The 300 dpi resolution isn't a professional-grade spec, but for stickers that are usually under an inch, it delivers crisp edges and smooth gradients. The durability claim holds up too. The 4-layer paper feels thicker than standard sticker sheets, and a quick water spray test showed the ink didn't run great for kitchen labels that might get a splash of condensation. Now, the convenience factor shines when you consider the alternative workflow. Without an integrated cutter, you'd print on any regular printer, cut out shapes with scissors or a separate cutting mat, and then spend time aligning each piece. That can add up to 20-30 minutes for a modest batch. With the PixCut S1, the whole cycle image selection, autocrop, print, cut wraps up in under a minute for a single sticker. If you're a small-scale seller who tags each handmade candle with a custom logo, that time savings translates directly into more orders fulfilled per day. But the machine isn't a universal solution. The thermal process only works with the proprietary 4-layer sticker sheets that Liene sells, so you can't just pop in generic inkjet paper. Those sheets are a bit pricier than a ream of regular labels, and you'll need to keep a steady supply if you start printing a few dozen a week. The cutting area is limited to roughly 44 inches, which is fine for most hobby projects, but can feel restrictive if you ever need larger decals for a laptop skin or a wall mural. Also, because the printer uses heat to transfer pigment, it takes a few seconds longer per sheet than a standard inkjet would. Nothing dramatic, but noticeable if you're cranking out a high-volume run of 100+ stickers. Another practical consideration is the learning curve around the AI. While the app usually gets the cut line right on the first try, there are moments when it misidentifies the subject, especially with busy backgrounds or low-contrast images. In those cases, you have to manually adjust the path, which adds a few clicks. It's not a deal-breaker, but if you're looking for a completely hands-off experience, you might find the occasional tweak a mild annoyance. So who should actually click Add to Cart for the PixCut S1? If you're a DIY crafter who loves personalizing everything from planner stickers to wedding favor tags, the all-in-one workflow will feel like a creative boost. Parents who enjoy making custom name tags for school projects, or teachers looking to